Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag.
Hold up, Prince. Let me run the bathroom.
And they're already marching backward. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage. And some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff in the pistol. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll motion a tight end right. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Shamrocks. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had your hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Receiver in motion, headed left. Williams to throw on 2nd down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down. Goff. I fumbled the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Shamrocks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll get him out 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They send a receiver in motion left. On second down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. He is in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
Yo, it's not letting me pick a play, bro. I don't know why I be doing this shit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. 10-7 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Goff to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
This entire game,
I ain't do it, bro, but you got a punt, bro. You got a punt. I ain't touch nobody, bro. I ain't touch nobody.
Complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Chicago.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll put Everett in motion here. On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll run straight ahead with Herbert. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Moore going in motion. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. Man in motion, heading left. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now Herbert. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Khalil Herbert. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will... It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Got a man downfield. It's Tony. And he will go all the way.
He ran into him and made him fucking miss the tackle.
They find the end zone.
It wasn't good ass pass though.
That is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see a miss.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That catch number 40.
Oh, I was mentioned.
On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will tie this game up here late in the first half.
With the score all time.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll send him over to the left. To throw is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks. And everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell. And they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Moore going in motion. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. Secure the tackle after the catch, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
They'll go. It's Swift.
Good fucking tackle, yo. Good fucking tackle.
Behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown.
I clicked on the wrong nigga.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
That's why I put his bum ass on the bench.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. What to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's into the end zone. Throw, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears will tie this game at 24. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff in the pistol. That one pinballs around.
Get the fuck out of here!
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got a man. That's Toney. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll stick to the ground. And a short pickup. Down inside the 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Shamrocks. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign. The extra point, up and good. And the Shamrocks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that's going to be...
They selling. They fucking selling on me, bro. That's a catch.
Jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And You're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Williams to the air once more. He's got the hook up there to Odunze.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Throwing again, Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the arm.
That's in there, motherfucker.
And he will score again. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
Bro,
3 touchdowns.
this game's wrong, bro. My hands sweaty as shit, man.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Got a man, downfield, it's Tony. And he will
Bro,
into the end zone.
these niggas is ass, bro. How are they losing off streaks, bro? I didn't bench. I didn't press.
51 on the year. It moves him past two guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018.
Bro, I didn't press, bro. That's a cover 3. All you doing is playing the deep fucking third.
And the Shamrocks are going to open up the lead.
Niggas is trash. I don't know if I like this Madden or I don't, bro, because this shit kind of like college. Niggas can just beat you out streets.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. He'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Williams to throw on second down. That complete to Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. A secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throw it again. It's Williams. To the left side. He's got Kmet. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
man in motion, heading left. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2. This looks like a design run. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short.
I'm trying to catch you off guard. He got fucked up.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
One more time for Montgomery. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Good shit, bro. Yo, I was working on my passing, man. I got to work on my defense.
Jack Fox in punt formation.
Yeah, the sauce and cheese, yeah. Noodles, spaghetti noodles,